okay? Now, we'll give you this concept. When it comes to viral infections, all right? When it comes to viral infections in the body, you have to understand that a virus will bind with the DNA. A virus is acid, okay? It's acid. So it mixes with the DNA, which is deoxyribonucleic acid. You got the DNA, you have the virus mixing together. The problem with detoxing from, let's say, the general public or community, they don't know how to separate the acid of the virus off of the DNA. You need your DNA to be clean because the DNA sends out what you call genetic codes. These genetic codes are instructions for the immune cells and cells of the body to fight illness and maintain a proper balancement, okay? So, if the virus is fused with the DNA, the virus hijacks the DNA and sends out its own viral genetic codes to confuse the immune system cells and other cells of the body to do something different as opposed to what the DNA of you wanted to do. All right, you see how I'm breaking it down? Mm-hmm. The virus is going to send out false instructions. All right? But the DNA goal is to send out the proper instructions. But while a virus is bound to it, the virus hijacks the DNA. Now, let's take this concept. You have apple juice and you have, let's name another juice.
Prune juice.
Prune juice. Apple juice, prune juice. All right, and what else?
Orange juice.
And orange juice. Let's mix those three together, all right? Now, let's say I just want the apple juice. All right, go ahead, give me the apple juice. Even though all those, the orange juice, prune juice, apple juice mixed together, give me the apple juice right now. Can y'all do that? If we had it right now. How you gonna separate that apple juice away from that prune juice and the orange juice? That same concept applies to viral infection because the acids of your body is mixed in with the body of the virus. It's mixed together. So we stuck just like how to separate that orange, apple, and prune juice from each other. We stuck just how it is. So people are stuck with that science of how do we take the acid off of that, that virus off of that DNA? How do we take that viral acid? How do we do that? How do we separate that virus off that DNA? You have to utilize chemical compositions, chemical formulas, such as Green Hojari Frankincense. I'm telling y'all this. Those ancient pharaohs of the land of Kemet, Tamaray, Egypt, all right, Saba, these are ancient lands. They were cleansing the lands of these illnesses with Green Hojari Frankincense. One of the ancient queens, pharaohs, Hatshepsut, she was cleansing people of all kinds of illnesses utilizing the Boswellia sacra tree, where the frankincense is sap from that tree, was utilizing that green frankincense, okay? Frankincense has the chemical power to bind with the DNA and help separate the acids of a virus off of the DNA. That's inside of the DNA organ. Okay, that's just one. Then you also have red reishi mushroom. Red reishi mushroom is very, very powerful because it helps do the same thing. Not just that, it also have canthaxanthin in it. You have to understand when there's viral infection inside of the body, it's also in your arteries. All right, it causes high blood pressure. It causes stress. All right, what that canthaxanthin do from that red reishi mushroom is it will cleanse out the arteries to help with the proper blood flow. You need your circulatory system, your blood flow flowing properly because the blood carries elements, nutrients, electrolytes. When your blood flow has been altered and it's not balanced like it's supposed to be, the electrolytes, okay, will not flow through the body properly. Electrolytes, this is electricity to shock disease. Okay? Your herbs, such as your burdock root, have electrolytes in it. Okay? So that's what the burdock root is for. All right? Your sea moss, full of electrolytes. All right? That's very, very important. And electrolytes is electricity that shock disease. Now, here's another thing. The red reishi mushroom is powerful because it has polysaccharide beta 1,3-D glucan. glue. All right? I said glucan. Polysaccharide beta 1,3-D-glucan. This is a glue. Let's say there was a virus in the body flowing around, okay, that infected a cell, okay? There's a host. Then you have the polysaccharide beta 1,3-D-glucan, which is the glue. It's going to take an immune system cell and glue it to a virus. Because a virus is able to shake cells. It has a defense mechanism, but not with that glue in there, not with that polysaccharide beta 1,3-D-glucan from that red Reishi mushroom binding, okay? Binding the immune system cell onto the virus cell. Now we got it, and now we can kill it, okay? These are different compositions that we need to utilize. Don't forget things like oregano oil, okay? Oregano oil is amazing. Oregano have thymol in it, which literally frees the reproduction of viruses in the body. It frees it, okay? This is why it's good to consume, you know, oregano teas. And, you know, in ancient cultures, we was utilizing oregano. We was eating oregano on a regular. You know how we say, oh, that's Mexican food with the oregano, the cilantro, things of that sort? That was originally our food before we started calling it Mexican food. Why do you look at it? Just look at it. Doesn't it look like an African dish? If you take away the migo from it and look at it for what it is. Yeah, it's our dish, okay? It's our ancient dishes. The Mexicans were originally us. They just got mixed down with the Spaniards. So they speak Spanish, okay? But they created that separation. So now the Mexicans, they have some of the best herbal medicine on the planet right now. For real, some of the best.
Mexican here, Dr. Sobi.
Right, as you see. Right. But we also have it if we understand that we are them and they are us. So we can stop the separation of communication. We can communicate with each other and be like, yo, look, we know how to do this. We know how to explain herbs like this. We know how to make herbal remedies like this. Oh, y'all got some tea over there? You get it? We have to come together because we'll start trading knowledge together. Yep. So you can detox your body from all physical diseases can be cured. All of them. There's not one that you can name that can't be. Anyone can be cured. All right? I should.
I should.
So.